Alright, hey guys, Simon here, and we're playing Minecraft, and version 1.5 just came out. So we have hoppers and we have droppers, and now we are coming back to the new chicken facility to finish it off. It's taken me a few hours to fix the circuit. Apparently the circuits either weren't designed properly before, or they changed how redstone works. So I had to change a few things. Hold on. Yeah, so the new version also seems to have problems with lag. I mean, there's the sound thing, which was from before, but in addition to that, there still seems to be some more performance issues. Anyway, let's just Alright, so I've left this module as it was before, just to finish it off on video. So let's see. I'm gonna put a dropper there. Right, so facing up, and then if I can fight my way through this lag, I think it's the chickens. I think in addition to the sound lag, now there's a more AI lag as well. Not sure though. So there's that, and then underneath there's also the hoppers. If I can get out of here. Wow, really? Okay. Yeah, I'm running at 8 frames a second, and I've tried reducing the distance, I've tried a lot of things. So max FPS, I can change that to tiny. I don't think even that. Look, I'm down to 17 frames or so per second, even though I'm at tiny. So it's pretty bad, the performance in this version. I guess they'll patch it out, or they'll kind of release more updates to fix that, hopefully. So apparently this needs to be a redstone repeater. Like, the way blocks get powered seems to have changed since the new update came out. So I'm not really sure how it's supposed to work, but I've been trying things out, and this seems to work. So I just go with it. So the eggs come down through that hole, and then the hoppers transfer them to the droppers transfer them up to the dispenser at the top. So the eggs, so as the chicken kind of sit in the water and lay eggs, the eggs will be collected back up to the dispenser at the top. If you watch the earlier videos, you know what I'm talking about. Wow, look at this. This performance is so bad. I'm getting 15 frames a second on tiny view distance. I'm pretty sure it's the chickens. Alright, so what else do we do? Oh, what's the best way to get back there? Okay. There's another thing here, if I can get through. Yeah, I'm down to less than 10 frames, so it's not the view distance. Look, I'm at 8 frames a second. This is pretty terrible. So up here I had to add an extra redstone torch. Apparently if a container is powered, then it locks the container and you can't put more blocks into it. So before, this redstone torch powered redstone dust up here, but now I put a redstone torch here to invert the circuit at the top, because what happens was when the circuit is switched to the droppers, the dispenser will be powered, and then it wouldn't move the eggs into the dispenser. I think that's how it works. I don't know, new mechanics, man. So I'm not sure how that works. I think that's how it works. So this should work now. I should really turn the circuit back to egg collection mode, which is a switch up here. And all I'm doing now is, so load eggs. So all I'm doing now really is waiting for those baby chickens at the end module there to grow into adults. Oh, fail. To grow into adults, and then we'll cook them. And then I'll spend my own time filling the whole thing with eggs and chickens, and killing the chickens back off in the first chicken facility, which we don't need anymore once this is up and running. I actually need more water, don't I? But maybe I'll do this off off video because the frame rate really is very, very bad, and it's not particularly interesting. So the last things I have to do, actually no, there's one more, I forgot. Alright, so to put the water in those two blocks in every module, so the chickens are still growing. But also at the top here, apparently redstone doesn't power downwards anymore, as in, I'll show you. So before the last, no, before 1.5, you see that arrangement there? There's redstone dust on top of that block, on top of a dispenser. So before, that would power that dispenser without any problems. But now it doesn't, so I don't think it transfers downwards through the block anymore, the power. So what I've done is just, what I've done is move that, actually no, move that down, the torch down to there, move this block down to here, and then have the redstone, wow, redstone power this one. So now that powers that block. So it will power it adjacent to it, but not on top. Does that make sense? Like, if the redstone dust is on top of a block, on top of the dispenser, it won't work. But if it's to the side like that, it works. Whereas before the 1.5 patch, in 1.4 it would work even if the redstone dust was on top of this block here. So that's another change. I think, like and I know, I mean, I don't know. Mojang doesn't seem to be very clear about the specifics of how redstone works, and in previous videos I said, I would appreciate if they kind of had more detailed specifications of how redstone works, and it's stuff like that, like, you know, how power goes, you know, what direction the blocks get powered, and stuff like that. Like there's no detailed user's manual or anything like that. Like you kind of have to try it out to figure it out for yourself, which is a little bit strange. You know, like these mechanics are very obscure, and there's nothing really to tell you how they work. So I think this will work. So I'm going to close this up. I think I've got everything up and running now, and if I haven't, I guess I'll make another bit of video later on. And yeah, what I'm doing now is waiting for the chickens to grow and putting the water in, which I'll do off video. Alright, so I'll come back when the chickens are grown and we'll cook them. And then that would be the end of this little video. Ah, this is ridiculous. It's still 7 frames a second. It was 7 before, it's 7 now. It's not the view distance. It's definitely some sort of AI problem. It's only a problem when I'm close to all these chickens. I'm not quite sure exactly how many chickens I have around here, but it's quite a few. And it's only around here that I get this lag. So it's probably the AI. Alright, I'll come back in a little bit. Oops. Okay, well, in the time that it took me to put all the bits of water in and fix a few other things, the chickens have grown, so now we can cook them. Yeah, let's cook them. Yeah, lag, man. It's only around the chicken facility, so it must be something to do with chickens. Let's just remove this water, because we don't need that neither. And you can't really see the chickens through all this glass, so let's just cook them there, and that should shunt them all into the fire like that. Hope you can see that. Yep. Come on, you can't escape. You can't escape, chicken. Go into the fire. That's right. So that was about 16 chickens. Oh wait, no, 9 times 2, 18 chickens maybe? Not sure. Approximately 18 chickens. So they should all be dead in there, yep. And we can just pick them all up. I had 32 chickens in the inventory, now I have, if I can find them all, now I can have 51. That's like something. More than 0. I'm not gonna do the math. Alright, so there's the chicken cooker. And I believe that's all we have to say about it. I don't know. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So, I mean, the principle is quite simple, right? The chickens float in the water, they lay eggs go into the hoppers, into the droppers, up to the dispenser, and then we release them into the fire to cook them. And then after they're cooked, we take the eggs in the dispenser, activate the dispensers, and the dispensers will throw more eggs out and create more baby chickens. And thus the cycle of life continues. And that's basically the principle behind the chicken facility. So what I need to do now is to light the fires on the other side, because I didn't do it last time. And I need to get a lot more eggs so I can fill all the dispensers. How bad the lag is. 6 frames per second? Really? It might even be the hoppers and droppers that's lagging so bad. I don't know. Wow. Right, and alright, so all the fires are lit, ready to cook some chickens, and I put a few eggs into the dispensers over there. I don't really know if I really want to show the rest of this on video, because it's really just cleaning up, putting bits of glass in and growing a lot of chickens, which is not really all that interesting. Yeah, I mean, it'd be pretty impressive to have the whole thing full of chicken and then, drop them all in at once. I mean, that looked pretty cool, but it's gonna take a long time. It might take a few days before I get enough chicken eggs to do that. Just because, it takes so long to fill the whole system up. You see how once we're here, we're at like 26, 27 frames a second now? So all the lag is gone once we walk away from the chicken facility. Hopefully the new facility will be less laggy than the old one. Hopefully the chicken pathing AI won't be as confused, because I think in the old chicken facility they actually think they have somewhere to escape, because there's a step there. There's like water and then one block up and then there's a gap, and so all the chickens go to that point. I think it's because they actually think there's a way to get out when there isn't, and so they're always pathing towards that. Whereas in the new facility, I don't think there's any sign of that at all. Like it's quite clear that the chickens can't actually get anywhere, and so I don't think they actually move very much. I'm not sure. I mean, I could be completely wrong. Maybe if the chickens don't or they don't think they have a path out of the enclosure, then they won't lag so much. Like they won't take as many calculations. Maybe. I don't know. I don't even know how it works. So now we're 18 frames a second, 15, 14, 12, 11, 10, oh, 15 frames, back to, no, 12, 11, you can't see the numbers. I've got the numbers on the bottom left hand side of my window here, so it's 7 frames a second. So once we get down to here, the frame rate is just terrible. It could be the hoppers and droppers. Alright, so last thing we want to do is put the glass in. Hopefully the lag's not going to cause me to waste any glass, because that happens. Oh crap, I should close the cooker. I can drop myself in there if I'm not careful. Alright, I better close that. Lay eggs. And we're still in load eggs mode, that's good. Alright, so now I just have to fight the current and put these in. Maybe I'll stop recording just for a little bit while I do this, because this is really just bad. Look at this, low frame rate, clumsy. Alright, so all the glass is in place, and I'm getting 6 frames a second. Wow, it's getting worse. There must be okay, now it's suddenly 15, 17, 20 frames a second. It's not the chickens. Because once I'm here, I'm getting like at least 15 frames a second. Even though this is where the chickens actually are, it must be the circuits, it must be the hoppers and the droppers that's causing the lag, if that's the case. Alright, let's just get a few more eggs. I don't know why there's no eggs on the other side though. I mean, look how smooth this is. It's just fine, right? Whereas once I walk to here, it should start to lag. Anyway, I want to put the eggs somewhere where we can see it. So let's put the eggs down at... So I mean, if we put, you know, eggs into here, you can see how they get transferred. They get transferred through and then up. So they come through here and then they go up. Maybe it's somewhere over in that direction that's causing the lag. I should test this out later on. Did I? No, I didn't put all the eggs in. Wow. Alright, so let's put all the eggs in. And then we can release some chickens into these modules. So I've got a... The system is not full of eggs. There's only a few. But we should get enough chickens to, you know, just start the system going. So if I go spawn, that should start throwing eggs out, and we should start seeing chickens in there eventually. 1 in 8 eggs will spawn a chicken, apparently. So you can see a few in the modules behind, so we've got a few there. So we just have to slowly wait for these to grow and lay a lot of eggs, and then we have the full chicken facility running. And oh, there we go, there's more chickens there. Alright, okay, so in the video here, I think... I mean, I don't think I need to show you what happens when the whole thing is full. Alright, see you guys.